information in these more anxious attitudes than you do in a relaxed form. Now, what is going to produce the most accurate reaction/response? More information or less information?
More.
It wasn't a trick question.
More.
What is the answer?
More.
So more information is what you require. What if you had a massive amount of information? I don't mean just a lot. I mean a massive amount of information. Would it appear that time was speeding up or slowing down? That was a mixed response. Some were right and some were wrong. If you have a massive amount of data, is it going to appear to your perception, to your sensory system, that time is speeding up or slowing down? Slowing down.
Spitting down.
When you are in a critical circumstance, your car is suddenly spinning on black ice. And suddenly your brain just begins to absorb massive amounts of information. What does it appear is happening to the speed of your event? Slow motion. A master of Aikido, Kung Fu, any of the martial arts, a master of the martial arts is in combat, but not in combat mode, but in lucid dream mode, which is opening the brain frame to massive amounts of information. You know, not this just information of this moment, but the information of the moment that led to this moment, because when you have two moments, you have a line. And when you have a line, you have a direction. When you have a moment, you have a dot, and it's no direction, it's omnidirectional. But when you have two moments, it's a line, because to connect the dots, that's when you can comprehend an inclination. This body in motion is inclined towards this direction. And the master, with all of this data, the whole event happening in slow motion, suddenly is where either the blow is going to be, to use the blow to maximize the direction. So the blow misses because he decides not to be present at the presence of the blow, steps out of the way of the blow and extends the blow, and the person with the blow goes tumbling. Aikido, the Aki of the Tao, or as they pronounce it, Aikido. The Aikido, the Aki, the knowing of the Tao, the knowing of the way. No offensive moves. Flow, 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 flow. Finally, the attacker goes, I give up. Hasn't been hit. I give up. What if our national leaders were masters of Aikido? So that any opponent would give up in exhaustion. That is the new reality. That's the reality that must exist in 65 years, when we will have close to 10 billion people on the planet. That is the way. That is the Tao. How do we get there from here? By being here. By being here and by knowing the destination. And between here and the destination, a map is drawn. We invest in trust. The map is part of that investment. We walk step by step. Just like if you start walking from here to where Wilshire meets Ocean Boulevard. I pray that it does. Any of you Santa Monicans might...
Yeah, it does.
Having never been on that walk, you might wonder at a certain point, is this the way? Because you're walking and yet you don't see an ocean for a very long time.
Depending where you start.
And that is the nature of nature. You are on that step by step by step process. And you know what? You get to certain places along the walk, and there's construction zones asking you to detour. You get thirsty, and there might not be water immediately available. You might get hungry. It's a bit of a long walk. And there might not be food right there, or food that you would care to eat. There might be those food stores that sell non-food, but nothing that you might care to eat. And so along the way you will meet hardships, won't you? Along the way you will have certainty mixed with doubt. You will have excitement mixed with fear. But if you comprehend that that's just the nature of nature, and that all the while you are at your core, you are at your reasonless knowing, a reason-free zone. Why are you doing that? For no reason. Why are you doing something for no reason? For no reason. Why are you doing something for no reason, for no reason? For no reason. A reason-free zone is a very stable zone. Nothing to be attached with. Nothing to be attached to. Unattached to outcome. Therefore, we do the Kriya. Moderation leads to balance, leads to action in a direction, leads to an unattached nature to the outcome. Intuition is a knowing